What's going on YouTube? It's Nick from NoobKill coming at you with another Madden video today. So guys, you know we do have championship run in the game, our season 5 field pass and all that goodness. We have Devin White as our iconic player. Tell me which one of the 4 other masters are you guys going for the 120 overall? You can pretty much get them up to a 5-star, at least one of them, if you do play out through the whole program. But we do have new content coming out tomorrow, guys, so I'm excited because you know it's right around the corner. We are in finally playoff season, man. So yeah, with the whole like championship run, obviously we're gonna have playoff. It's gonna be a wild month, man. It's gonna be a wild month. We're gonna have playoffs, we're gonna have Pro Bowl, we're gonna have Super Bowl, we're gonna have what is it, NFL honors probably content and all that goodness. So I'm excited to see how everything drops for us. But yeah, basically tomorrow we are getting playoff content. So I want to give a huge shout out to our community manager, Nick, for live streaming today, showcasing this stuff so we kind of have a heads up of what is dropping tomorrow. Obviously, guys, since this is kind of like a sneak peek, and we are getting the info a day early, just do take into consideration that everything you see after this little picture right here is a work in progress. I think one of the sets is definitely like still being tweaked and everything, and that's one of the iconic sets. But yeah, that being said, let's jump right into it. So here we go, guys. We're jumping into the thick of it with playoffs, man. It is looking nice. We got brand new 200 overall common players. So you can't level them up or anything, but yes, they are up to now 200 overall, which is crazy. You guys can see 2 of them right there. One of them being Odell Beckham, and then we do have Larry. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that last name, but you see my man right there, 200 overall defensive tackle and Odell Beckham. And then we got some masters. We got a Tim Tebow, man. Okay, so 150 overall Tim Tebow and Clay Matthews. So a little bit of throwbacks and veterans right there. Some legends right there as well. And then you guys can see actual legends. With Antonio Gates and Dwight Freeney are gonna be your iconic cards. And one of them being said is that Dwight Freeney, he's showing a 400 overall, and then Antonio Gates is showing 450 overall at 2 stars. So they're doing something a little different now. They're like, I guess with this program, since there's gonna be like 2 different now, I'm guessing that we're gonna have playoff content for the wild card, and then afterwards we're gonna be seeing like more content coming out, of course, with the coinciding weeks of the NFL and playoffs and everything. So after the wild card, we'll probably get new players and everything. But kind of like in the same style of Ultimate Freeze, is like these players I think are limited time. The guys on the top with Antonio Gates and Tebow, I think they're going to be like a limited time thing. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah, let's see what it says. Message of the day says as of right now. So the NFL playoffs have arrived. Who will play their way to LA? Get wildcard 450 overall iconic Antonio Gates and 400 overall Dwight Freeney. So again, like I said, they're going to be making it possible to get Dwight Freeney now like a 1-star at the jump instead of jumping him at 2 stars. So it might be a little bit cheaper to go ahead and build him. So yeah, we'll get into that. Play through playoff matchups to earn items and players. Trade items and players to craft iconic and epic playoff masters. There will be pick'ems, guys. So pick'ems are making their first return. I think this is our first time we're getting like pick'ems or like those types of things where like real life I guess we can go ahead and like predict real life things that might happen in the game. So pick'ems will be back. Use pick-up events to predict who will win playoff matchups for big rewards, including iconic coins and field pass points. So that is pretty nice. I don't know how many iconic coins they'll probably give you, but hey, if you pick the right game, you can get some iconic coins there and field pass points. Be sure to come back during game time for limited time events and rewards. So it's going to be a wild weekend, man. It's going to be the wild card weekend. I can't wait, man. So let's jump into all of it as well. So here is kind of like what our hub has. So we have all the matchups for the wild card. KC versus Pittsburgh. We got Patriots versus the Bills. That's going to be a good matchup as well. We got Raiders and Bengals. That's going to be a wild one. And of course, the Bucks and Eagles. Hoping the Bucks can pull through. And then you also do got Dallas versus 49ers. Man, we have a lot of really good games. Arizona versus LA as well. Wow, this is going to be a treat to watch football this weekend. So those are your main live events to go ahead and play, and then everything else you see on the screen are your sets and everything. So then we do have the pick'ems. So here are your playoff pick'ems. You can play the live events, as you guys can see if you scroll to the right of it. Each round of the playoffs, play and win each pick'em event. So there will be an event to go in and get the pick-off coin. So you play that live event, and then of course after a win, select which team you think will win the playoff matchup. So in our case, if we're going Bucks and Eagles, I play the live event. I hope the Bucks are gonna win, so I put the pick'em on the Bucks. And then of course after the game, win or lose, you will get some rewards. You can either get some iconic coins, or it looks like they're gonna be giving out whistles possibly for if you did not get it wrong. If you did not get it right, I mean. And I guess that's not too bad too, because that kind of helps you towards inside the program. And then of course all pick'em events end at 12 p.m. Eastern time, the day of the real-time matchup. So once 12 p.m. hits, guys, on Saturday, and we have Saturday matchups, all the Saturday games, even if they don't start at 12 a.m., they're gonna disappear. And then the same goes for Sunday matchups as well. So that's just how we got all and then of course winning and losing items will be exchangeable the following Wednesday. So sounds like we're gonna have to wait till Wednesday to go ahead and get the matchups and our trade-in. So I think that's gonna be the 19th next week. So there you guys go. So that's what we're looking at for the pick'ems. And then now we're looking at the other players beside our iconics and masters. So here are all the common 200 overalls. So there's a good variety of them. You got Andre James, we got Larry, my man. We got, of course, Justin Pugh, Mike Hughes right there, Dalton Schultz right there. We also got Isaiah Wynn. Jalen Hurts got a card. Look at that. Le'Veon Bell has got a 200 overall card, man. That's crazy. Ray McLeod the third, Jamie Ward, and of course Tyler Bass. So those are your 200 overalls, guys. And then we're gonna quickly move on into the sets and stuff. So this is possibly what the sets look like for tomorrow. We'll have to see. So it looks like you do need a lot of players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 players. You will need 4, of course, Antonio Gates, and that is going to be if the sets stand right here. We got Mike, we got Odell, we got Larry, Le'Veon Bell, Isaiah Wynn, and of course Schultz right there for Antonio Gates. But that is going to be a 2-star Antonio Gates, and if you go ahead and rank him up the 2-star, he will be at 450 overall. So that is really nice. And then of course we do got the iconic Dwight Freeney as well. So this one, when Nick was showing it on stream, he said it was going to change too, and the way I'm looking at this is really expensive as well. Even though it's only asking for different players now, it is still asking us for 6 of the 200 overall players. So I don't see how that is a discount since you're only getting a 1-star of Dwight Freeney. So I'm guessing this set is going to change tomorrow in some type of form. So yeah, that is Dwight Freeney. That's what we're looking at. And then in order to get one of the 200 overalls, if this stands as well, you need 10 of every single collectible. So you need 60 items in total. So that is the Pittsburgh sandal, KC sunglasses. We got the sandal again for Las Vegas. I think that's Vegas, right? LAV. Sunglasses, sandals, and then sunglasses again. So I don't know how they're making these collectibles. I don't know who's wearing sandals right now in New England. Or even sunglasses, and actually no, you can wear some sunglasses even in the snow. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at right now for the 200 overalls. And this one is just showing the AFC, if you guys can see. So there is going to be a wild card one for the NFC, so those are going to use different sandals and stuff. So being mindful about that and how much you get collectibles and everything. I believe the live events are 30 program stamina to go ahead and play each single live event. So there's that as well. I can't remember the payouts. We'll find out tomorrow 100% what's concrete that we will be seeing. And then lastly, we do have our masters, and that's just going to be 60 wild card items. So technically, it's the same price. 200 are common, or of course Tim Tebow, right? Because it is 60 items, even though it's easier to get Tebow. He is 150 overall, and the other guys are 200 overall, but you do get to level up Tim Tebow and rank him up as well. So there is that give and take. But of course, if it is like this is how much stuff you do need, it's going to be very expensive to build the iconic cards, just because you need 60 collectibles. And then if even Dwight Freeney, who's only 1-star, they say is going to be cheaper, it's still requiring you 6 specific players. And I'm guessing that it's going to be selectable, but still at the end of the day, that's still a very, very expensive set. We'll have to see how it all falls out tomorrow, right? I'm just excited we do have playoff content, new iconics in the game. But yeah, guys, that is going to be your playoff content. Tell me, guys, what are your thoughts and everything? Are you guys going to be going for one of these masters right here? Since there are going to be wild card and then divisional and all that stuff, I don't know of how much the collectibles will be able to like interchange with each other. So we will all see how it goes, man. I'm very interested to see if you can use wildcard stuff, because if Dwight Freeney and even Antonio Gates only here for a limited time, and I won't be able to get them unless I spend right away, I don't think I'm going to get any of these guys. So we'll see how it all works out, guys. So we'll find out tomorrow how much math and we have to do and everything, but that's just to give you guys a little sneak peek about the playoffs and everything. So tell me, guys, your comments in below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always stay hype, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.
What's up?